What's good?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh man,
Like,
I got a question.
yo, we got what we got,
Is it Victory Wednesday?
man. Victory Wednesday is back, baby. You couldn't
Uh,
tell by some of the people on Twitter,
that's why I
but
had to.
it's back.
That's why I had to ask, bro. Like, did we win or not? God,
Right.
damn.
Yeah, I seen a victory, but sure didn't feel like it from the fans, bro.
I,
Woo.
I mean, it's tough crowd, ain't it?
It's hard. It's hard out here.
Oh man, but oh man, it's definitely Victory Wednesday.
Oh yeah, we back.
We will not
Like,
apologize for a
like
win.
Jameis Winston, throw them W's up.
we know we Oh man. Oh man, this is the Dallas Duo. This is episode 14. I am one half of the Dallas Duo. I am D Hill. Who do I have with me?
Hey, it's your boy D White. We back. We get 14 of them things, man. Keeping it rolling.
You already know how it go.
Oh yeah.
Once again, want to appreciate the 3-man weave for letting us utilize the YouTube channel.
Mhm.
Make sure you like,
Definitely.
share, subscribe.
Oh yeah.
And
All that.
we are here. Let's get right into it,
We
man.
got a lot to talk about. Got a lot to talk about.
The Lions, the biting the kneecap Lions.
Fighting the
Dak
kneecap.
back. Oh
Know
man,
that.
let's go ahead and start it off, man. How did you feel about the game? And let's get to it.
But I was like I said, man, the Dak back was Dak week, so I was
Mhm.
excited to see how the offense would look with with our number one in there. I knew it was going to be a while. Anybody that thought he was going to come in and throw 5 touchdowns, 400 yards was just fooling himself. The man didn't play no preseason. He played not even a full 4 quarters of one game.
Mhm.
Missed 5 straight weeks. So, man, he's a lot of rust. Got to give. He got to get his timing with his receivers, timing with his offensive line. I think some
Mhm.
of the false starts, his cadence, they got to get used to his cadence again. Stuff like that to take time. And you see in the second half, it started getting better. You know what I'm saying? He started to feel it. The game slowed down to him, and I think everybody got used to playing with him again. So I was excited to see him back. I was excited to see our defense against, who I guess they were the number one offense, or I know
Yeah.
that the top five offense. See how we did against,
Yeah.
how we do against them. I know they had some injuries to some big time players,
Mhm.
which helped us out. But still, to give up 6 points to one of the highest score offense was nice. So I was excited. Excited for all that. Every time the Cowboys get on the TV, we excited to watch them play.
Yeah. It was funny because I had to catch it on the recap,
Right.
because like obviously, people know I was at work at the time. So I'm listening, you was giving me my recap during the game, you was letting me know what was going on.
Mhm.
Then I'm going back, I'm listening to, all the shows that I listened to and how they talked about it. Then, like I said, I'm talking to other Cowboys fans and how they was feeling. And like I asked, I'm like, damn, did we win? I
Right.
actually text you Sunday. I'm like, well,
Right.
did we win?
Right.
You know, and it was just a weird feeling. Like all week, everybody said Dak was going to be rusty. He was going to start out slow. And
Mm-hmm.
then when he comes out and starts off slow and rusty, everybody acts like it was it was a surprise.
Right.
I'm sitting
Right.
there like, this is like, come on now, like y'all literally every single show, whoever you watch, wherever you watch,
Mm-hmm.
they said the same exact thing. He's going to start. He's
Right.
going to be run. He hits the knock off the run. That's the
Exactly.
reason why he's going against the Lions, the worst defense in the league,
Right.
for that reason alone. So it was one of those things. Like I said, I had to block out the noise, and then, like I said, when I
Mm-hmm.
finally watched the game for myself, watch some of the all 22 highlights of his throws and seeing how he
Right.
was doing. I definitely, so I gave him a C plus.
Mm-hmm. Right.
C
Right.
plus, like I said, he
The
was
passing grade.
very efficient. What I'm saying, to come off out of everything, like I said, no preseason, only 3 quarters
Mm-hmm.
in the first game. Like I said, off a month and a half.
Right.
Didn't practice this week, pretty much. The team didn't practice this week.
Right.
For those things that happened, like you said, man, the way he was throwing, the way he was handling the offense, the way the offense looked, it looked similar to when Cooper was, keeping the things and wrote the positive
Mm-hmm.
Cooper. Let's say the positive things that
You're
Cooper
right.
was
Yep.
doing.
Exactly.
We cashed in on the turnovers that we was getting.
Oh yeah.
Like I
Oh
said,
yeah.
and he got better as the game went on, and like that's
Right.
what we wanted to see. So like, so I once again, I'm not about to sit here and apologize for the win.
Nope. Not at all.
And like I said, so we can get to it. The good
Not
who
at
we
all.
got, who was your good on offense?
My good on offense, man, was the running game. The boy kept plugging away. Zeke, Tony was going at it, man. Picking up tough yards. The one that I know was good, but there were a couple third and ones right there we didn't get that we had been getting
Mm-hmm.
that part. But outside of that, the boys we ran the ball good, like another 130 plus yard game
Mm-hmm.
for our back. So that was good for me on offense.
I'm on the same page as like you said. The
Mhm.
running game was definitely back. It started off slow.
Yeah,
But it got going, and that's what you
right,
wanted to do. Like I said, long as I don't care when it show up.
right. Just
Say
show up.
just show up. So I'm definitely on the same. I'm agreeing with you on the good. I'm pretty sure we about to have the same good on defense.
Oh
So,
yeah,
so go ahead and set the tone, my brother.
yeah, yeah. For off, well, the Lions got one of the best top 5 offensive lines in the league. They have
Mm-hmm.
given up. They gave up 7 sacks before all season before we played them last week, and we got 5. I mean, what else can you ask for? You know what I'm saying?
You
You get
feel what
some
I'm
heat
saying?
on golf. That's all you need to do. He gonna turn it over to you. So that's my good right there. That pass rush getting after it.
And like I said, we had the coming out party for Sam. Like you said, each week he been getting better. He been
Oh
showing
yeah.
that aggression.
Hmm.
And like I said, the more and more snaps that he been getting, he been showing what he can do. And like I said, the sacks that he was getting, the strip
Right.
sack that he was getting, we
That was
already, like you said, we already know what Micah can do, what
right.
Micah been doing.
We know
We
what
already
Law
know
can do.
D
Hmm.
Law been doing. Like I said, the defensive line, the defense in general
Right.
definitely showed up. The linebackers was rallying to the ball. You know, secondary was there out. Obviously Diggs was holding it down.
Hmm. Hmm.
So can't really complain about the defense.
Right.
Defense did their thing, getting turnovers. You know, we
Hard
haven't
to
seen it.
complain when you give up 6 points. Hard to complain.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, from that point, that's a great. That's just instead of good. That's a great.
Right.
But so every good, it comes bad. So let's get to the bad. I'm gonna go first, and I'm gonna go ahead and give it the. I'm gonna give it the. I'm gonna give it to Tyler Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah, and and matter of fact, I might just give it to the offensive line in
There you
general
go. Right. Yep. Yep.
because you had the timing was off.
Yeah. You can see it. You can see it.
You can see it because, like
You
I
can
said,
see it.
Dak has a stronger arm than Cooper
Hmm.
Rush, so he would definitely hold the ball
He holds
just
the
a,
ball longer.
just a tad
Hmm.
bit longer. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You ain't been accustomed to that
Exactly.
in the last 5 weeks, so I'm not upset with you, but like I said, it's things to work on.
Right.
Um,
Exactly.
Aiden Hutchinson is definitely showing why he was the number 2
Hmm.
overall pick.
He's a troop.
He was a beast. He went on both sides, but everybody got some smoke. You know what I'm
Everybody
saying?
got something.
So you say you really can't. You say you really can't put in lines.
Right.
Tyler Smith as you want to.
Yeah.
Like I said, he's a rookie. You know, and you're gonna go with the lump. I'm glad he's getting his lumps early. Like I
Yep.
said, and it was
Hmm.
only one lump.
Right.
One or two. I think he had another sack that was
He had
negated.
one. He got called back for penalty.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So out all the plays, you got 2 lumps.
Right.
I can take it. Like I said, your grading scale is you're not Tyron.
Right.
Saying if this was Tyron, that's a horrible game. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly.
You we
Exactly.
taking these two lumps. These are growing pages. You're gonna learn from
Hmm.
it. Like I said, you're not gonna keep making the same mistake twice. Like I said, Terrence still got beat. It was bad, but like I said, that was the only time he got beat.
Yeah. Right. Right.
So hey, we gonna move on.
Like I
I
said, it's
don't know.
gonna happen.
I don't know if I took both of your bad, but
Oh no, you good. You good. Like I said, I was going O line. If you ain't go O line, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I hate to single out because the wide receivers like Gallup ain't do nothing. But I'll go Noah Brown. This probably was his worst game of the season. First pass of the game. I know it was a little high. You know what I'm saying? It could be a better ball, but he caught it twice and dropped it.
yeah,
Then
he should have had that.
should have had it.
I get
Should
it.
have had
It was a little high,
it.
but
Hmm.
like I said, that's rolling out to his left.
Right.
Either right-handed quarterback. Like I said,
Exactly.
it's a throw he's made before. It's a
Hmm.
throw he's made accurately before. I
Right.
get it. He should have threw a better ball, but
Should have
that
been a better
ball was
ball.
definitely not that damn high
Right.
that you shouldn't have caught. And we've
It's
seen you go grab some
higher than that.
yeah. We didn't even
In
know you had
traffic.
it. We didn't even know you had the athleticism how high you got
Exactly.
sometimes. So
Exactly. In traffic. You wide
def-
open.
you definitely ain't had no business dropping that. I ain't
Right.
sitting here and let you get away with that one.
Right. Then like I said, I know he was upside down 360, but the fumble was a fumble. That's a tough play. Then I think he had a penalty on top of
Yeah,
that to
blocking the back.
call back something, blocking the back. So it was a rough one for him, But I can't mean He didn't held it down
Yeah,
while Dak
you
was
know,
gone. So I mean, if you're just gonna have one, get it out the way now and let it be in the wind. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. When I seen the slow mo replay from that fumble, it was like I understood, bro. Because I
Right,
swear I didn't think he was gonna make it.
right.
I swear his neck was looking like it was about to be.
He better land right on his head,
Yeah,
right?
it was about to be over, bro. So I'm like, I'd have gave up the ball too.
Right.
But like I said, that fumble was definitely key. You know, we was definitely in the red zone. We could
He
have
was going in. Yep.
potentially about to score right then and there.
Yep.
It played a pivotal part on how the score looked in the first half.
Exactly.
I like how McCarthy took over and was like, "Listen, calm down, Kellen.
You're right.
Calm down, Kellen. I know you got your boy back. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
do what we've been doing."
Got a question. Does that bother you that he got to keep doing that though? It's like the third time he had to do that this season, bro. Like this is not Kellen's second year, bro. He been OC long enough now that he shouldn't have to have somebody like, hey, bro, you need to get it. You know, nah. Stick to the game plan. Like that bothers me a little bit.
You know what would bother me? It would bother me if McCarthy wasn't doing nothing about it.
Yeah, right. That's true. Like we thought he won't what was his first year.
Yeah, like if you keep letting this man just go out there free range and
And not saying nothing.
Yeah, it would be a problem because,
Right.
like I said, I think previous show, throwing the ball is fun.
Right.
Like it's he's a former quarterback.
Exactly.
Like you
exactly.
say, he's fighting. Like you say, he's fighting his inner self at this point. Like I say, you play Madden, you want to throw the ball. Running the ball is efficient as fuck. It's cool and all, but like you say, like what they say, chicks did the long ball.
They did the long ball.
So I get your concern, and I'm not even saying if you are concerned, if you mad about it, I'm with you.
Right.
But I would be more mad if McCarthy won't do nothing about it.
Right. No, I definitely feel that. Yeah.
Sometimes you may need that reminder.
Right.
Even even if you're dealing with like a wild card, somebody going crazy on the sideline, and you're like, hey, look, bro, calm down.
Right.
I get it. You maybe had to say calm down every week, but at least you doing it. And then
exactly. Somebody got to keep it in check. Yeah, I'm with you on that though. Yeah.
That's all. I got he was up. He was close to the score. He was close with the score.
What did he say? Well, I forgot what he said.
I forgot. He had like 34.
30 something. Yeah.
It was 30 something. We almost got to 30.
Right.
The rest of his parlay didn't hit.
Right. Oh yeah, you did the whole parlay didn't hit.
Rest of the parlay didn't hit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to rein that in.
Yeah, we told him about We told him about Heineke though. We told him.
We'll see if they can handle Sam this week.
Right. They better beat up on Sam.
We got a bad on the defense.
Yeah, my bad on defense was Anthony Brown. I think he seemed like he struggled this game to me. It looked like they had him more off coverage. You know, he's more a little like this, like to get his hands on you. Looked like they had him playing more off coverage, so he was getting a lot of free releases, and cats just catching the ball. And like he won't tackling, missed a couple of tackles. So I say it wasn't a terrible game. He want to give up 6 points, but if I go nitpick on something, he gave up a lot of completions. He didn't really contest a lot of balls. Pause.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think Locked On Cowboys, I think they mentioned that as well. They said they don't understand why he was playing so much off coverage, but they said some of the linebackers not getting in their spot was making him have to come up and tackle a little bit more, putting him in a bad spot.
Right. That's the thing with defenses. If you don't know the whole defense, what everybody's job is, you make somebody look bad. You don't even know they really want their responsibility.
Responsibility. Like I said, he may be covering up for somebody else.
Right.
But at the end of the day, those missed tackles were on you. You know,
right.
You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta, hey, you just gotta tighten up. You know what I'm saying? And we go talk about Anthony Brown later on when we get to the injury report, because I got a question for you.
Right.
I got a question for you. See, hold up. This was the parlay he had. Yeah, 35 snaps.
Okay, yeah.
He had Dave got a pick.
Oh, yeah, he wanted to hit.
Micah got 2 sacks. And we only had, 28?
24. 24-6.
24-6, yeah. 20,
right.
So we was almost there.
It wasn't bad, though. It wasn't bad.
Almost there. I'm still holding you down when I see you. So that was the bad. I gotta get my bad. My bad was J. Ron Curse.
Yeah, he don't look right, do it. he's still nicked up.
And I'm going to give him the pass because, like I said, a knee injury does it lingers.
Right.
It lingers, and on top of that, I don't really think it's definitely going to be tough to duplicate
Last year.
the coverage success that he had
Right.
on tight ends last year.
Mm-hmm.
You know, TJ Hawkinson is a beast.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, he is a beast. So, I'm not, and then he didn't, and still at the end of the day, it ain't like he had that much of a great game.
Exactly. Well, I got more fantasy. I got 8 points from him, so he ain't do much.
So that
like 40 yards. Yeah.
So that lets you know the standard that we have for Jayron Kearse is high.
Right.
So we want you to get back to that level. And you can get back to that level. I think the bye week is going to be beneficial to him.
Yeah, exactly.
Get him that rest and get him back refreshed. But I mean, like I said, somebody got to be the bad. We ain't perfect.
Right. We nitpicking. So yeah. Let me ask you this though. I think he had a Dalton Schultz moment. He's seen Wilson in there lighting it up. He's seen Israel McQuamu in there doing his thing. He was like, you know what?
I got to get back.
I got to get in there. Right. That's what I think.
So and that's a possibility because these young boys that's coming in that's getting these reps is showing promise.
Exactly.
It shows some promise. So like you said, he might have definitely like my spot might not be
might
not be there. And it happens. So, but I'm not mad at it.
Right, me either. Yeah.
Like I said, it's bad. It ain't that bad when you like you say you
right.
40 yards.
Give up 40 yards. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I mean, it's nitpicking.
All right, so we got that. Anything else you have from the game?
I believe. My man, Turbo Turpin. We almost called it, man. We say he's gonna take one to the crib, man. He a 55-yarder, man. He do, bro, for sure. He got to get one to the crib, man. And we wasted that daggone return. Didn't even go. We went backwards, man.
Yeah, that's
tough.
That's a negative, and Dak mentioned that in his press conference.
Mm-hmm.
So we definitely
can't do that.
Yeah, we can't do that moving forward. Like you said, he giving us these returns like that.
Right.
Like I said, we want him to get one. Like I said, we're gonna get him to break one eventually. But the ones that he put us immediately in field goal range,
has to do something with it.
We got to reward him for getting
at least get that 3, baby. You know what I'm saying?
I was more so hyped about seeing them getting at least a reverse or offense.
Right.
No, it was only one time. I know it, really, I know it was only one time, but I definitely think that more things is going to build off.
Setting up. Yeah.
Setting up, like I said, like the jet sweeps is coming, the touch pass is coming, the option play may come back with them, like we seen in week 1.
Right.
Like I said, I think we're going to get them more involved in the offense. I think we have to.
Exactly.
I think we got to find more ways to generate big plays, and I believe since we got Dak back, I think we're going to have the more confidence in the utilize him.
Right.
So yeah, that was my only thoughts. Only thoughts I had left. Like I said, we already talked about McCarthy overruling the 4th and 2.
Yeah.
Got to get. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. Big dog is in charge. Hey, let's get everybody back in group. Like you said,
exactly.
Remember first
the week
year,
before. Right.
I mean, even this first year. Remember when we thought Bones could do anything he want to do? Special team?
He was doing anything he wanted to do.
Hey, feel what I'm saying? Hey, this is my show. Y'all.
Yeah.
If I make the call, this is what we got to do. So now he's ingratiating himself. He's showing he's showing who's in charge. A lot of people want to question, what does he do? Is he the puppet? He's showing y'all who was in charge.
Yeah, you've seen it. You've seen it this year. Yep.
So I mean, hey, you can say what you want about McCarthy. Like I said, he's doing what we ask him.
Right.
We ask you to get involved, and you get involved. All right, let's get to the injury report. All right. Matt Farniak, towards hamstring. That's good from it could be
so he on IR. Yeah.
It could be 6-week injury or to the end of the season. But like I said, he went on IR.
Right.
That's definitely. I know he's a backup, but backup swing. Now at this point, center guard. So we lessen that up. So
yeah, we down 2 because Let's Go went out last week, so we down backup tackle and backup interior.
So it's the thing. As the season go on, might need to make some moves. But it may not seem as important, but like I said, it could be important.
Exactly. That's I'm glad we got Jason Peters.
Yeah. Because if not,
we be looking bad. It be bad.
Jordan Lewis, he got that interception. Then he got the Liz Frank injury.
Big play.
He's out for the season. Definitely a tough blow. You know,
Yeah, definitely.
nickel starting corner. He's out. We're gonna have Deron Bland is gonna be stepping up in this place. So I want to ask you, how have you felt about Anthony Brown's season so far?
I seen somebody. I think maybe Law Nation posted some numbers. And numbers don't look good. Like, you know what I'm saying, completion percentage and yard stuff like that. But with my eye, this past week it didn't look too good. But I haven't really seen him. I haven't really, it haven't really looked that bad to me. So I don't. He's not busting coverages. He's not giving up touchdowns. So I mean, he's doing his job. You know, he's not getting his hands on balls like it was last year. But he's not giving up big plays and stuff. So he's been solid out there for real. You know.
Okay, so if you're not that, so okay, that's why I asked you. So if you're not upset with his play, if you're not upset with him, even though the numbers may not be on his favor, you don't want to see him move inside, right?
Well, I'll leave my side.
Okay, so we definitely are feeling that Bland is ready to take over in the slot, ready to step in.
Right. Because the time he has played in the slot and played pretty well. So he has, familiarity with inside.
Yeah, he played a full game.
Played a full game, yeah.
Full game, and they didn't know he was gonna play. So now you give him a whole week of starting reps. He'll understand the defense. Maybe you could do some more things. And we do know he is physical. So the tackling aspect, we shouldn't have to worry about that with him.
Right. And he was good getting some Terry McLaurin and Curtis Samuel reps too. So that was high level receivers he was guarding. So it ain't like he was against no scrub.
Yeah, like you said, won't like he was going to get some scrub. Right. But how much of a leash are we giving him? Is my question.
I think we have the ability, since we're deep, we still have our second round pick from last year, Kelvin Joseph, and our third round pick from last year, Nashawn Wright, who can play outside. And that way, if Bland is struggling, we don't have to just stick with it and beat our head against the wall like we did in the Jason Garrett era. Like, it's not working. All right, we're gonna drop AB in, and Kelvin Joseph or Nashawn can play the outside. You know what I'm saying? Because we know AB can play the inside.
Yeah.
So I think we have options there. So we don't have to just stick with somebody that's struggling just because we don't have any depth.
That was really my main question. I do have I think we have the confidence in the world that Bland can get the job done.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But if he does struggle, like you said, we definitely have the versatility that we don't have to just let him struggle.
Exactly.
We don't let him have to go through his growing pains like that. We can like, hey, listen, calm down, youngster.
Right.
Just let's ease you back in. Let's get your confidence back going. Right. We can give Kevin Joseph an opportunity to showcase himself.
Mm-hmm.
He's been doing a great job.
He's earned some reps. He's earned some reps from special teams for sure.
Like I said, he's been out there doing his thing. Like I said, if need be, if called upon, I think he's ready to showcase himself. Hopefully. So we had another injury. Zeke. Let's get to Zeke. Conflicting reports. MCL sprain. That was from Calvin Hill.
Hill, yeah.
Watkins, no, Watkins. One of them.
One of them.
I think it's Calvin Watkins. I think it's him.
Yeah.
Then Michael Gelkin said it's not a sprain or a thigh bruise. Sprained knee. Like I said, I seen Zeke's press conference today. He was only referring to as like stiffness.
Yeah.
Even if the reports is true that it is a sprained MCL, it's a 2 to 4 week injury. He's already been ruled out this week.
Exactly.
We have a bye week next week. So I think the mere fact that they actually did sit him down is a positive, because we seen him last year that obviously that he had a PCL injury and they said that it can't get any worse, but obviously he needed rest.
He needed rest, man.
We seen him coming off of the 10-day rest after the Thanksgiving game. We seen him come out looking like a different running back. We seen him get good rest, could do this you. So last year we wanted him to get shut down a little bit just so he could get ready. They kept force feeding him out there, knowing that he was hobbled.
Frustrating, bro.
So the fact that he is getting ruled out, they're giving him the necessary time to rest up, is a positive. The other positive is the fact that we've seen Tony Pollard make all the runs this year. He may not necessarily have had 20 carries.
Yeah,
But we've seen him go between the tackles, give
you
us
go
some
between the
tough yardage.
tackles.
We've seen him make every type of run that they've called.
Hmm.
So we have all the confidence in the world that he can have an uptick in carries.
Right.
So, that's like I said, I'm definitely not about to minimize the loss of Zeke, but I definitely think that
No.
we have an
Mhm.
opportunity to make a recovery. We
Yeah.
seen what we like from Malik Davis in preseason.
Look good.
I see they could just give Tony more touches.
Right.
Give Malik some of those Zeke carries. Keep the
Little
same
short
thing.
yardage, tough. You're right.
Keep it going. And keep this thing going. The Bears did us a favor by trading Robert Quinn.
Yep.
So we go.
One last thing we got to worry about this week.
One less they would. And you know what's crazy? I really wanted him to go against Tyler Smith.
Me too.
I wanted him to do whatever he wanted to do to Tyler Smith. I
Right.
wanted him to hit him with all the moves.
Take them lumps
Yeah, and just go through it
and learn it. Right.
Go through it because, like you said, you there's no value other than actual playing.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
I definitely wanted him to go through that, but like I said,
we'll see. We'll see him.
Yeah, eventually, yeah, we will see him. So, any thoughts on the Zeke injury?
I want to say, the injury itself, you explained it well. I'm glad they're gonna let him rest, get them 2 weeks. Cause like I said, we was frustrated last week, knowing he hurt, banged up. Everybody in their grandma could see he ain't got that. He was hurt. He was hobbled. He ain't had that same juice. So it gives me hope too, knowing that they actually hearing us and listening to us. Like Mike McCarthy, he's like, yo, I heard him last year. This year we're not gonna do that. We're gonna let him rest up. He's not gonna help us out there banged up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then my thing, I know TP, I got all the faith in him. I know he's gonna do his thing. He's gonna run hard. Is blitz pickup, pass block, and that's the only thing I'm worried about with him. He's shown us time and time he struggles in that aspect. So he needs to step his game up this week. Well, Quinn being gone helps out with that though.
Yeah, it helps out, but it's like I said, if they get the blitzing and all of that, like I said, his pass protection is definitely not is not up to par. We're definitely gonna miss Zeke tremendously in that aspect. So I hope
they're working on that extra practice, like
or don't put him in that position.
Right.
At some point, just let him check release.
Check release, like don't dump it off.
Yeah, just dump it off and let him make a play. Like I said, don't even put him in that position. That's the kick. Because like I said, we've seen him numerous times this year. Cause a sack.
Right.
So I mean, he can improve.
Yeah.
Hopefully he is improving. Hopefully they're working with him. And like I say, and obviously, honestly, we don't even know what Malik can do in pass protection.
Exactly. Yes, I can't even say put Malik in this because he's an undrafted rookie. I don't know what he can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, right.
But this is the beauty of having Dak in there. Like I say, he can just tell you who to block.
Dak got to be on it, right? He got to be on it.
He can get the protections the way he wanted to be, and like I said, get everybody on the same page. So we got a full week of practice to get this in order. And like I said, we should be able to overcome the loss of Zeke in pass protection. This is the reason why you have a Dak back at quarterback. Like I said, you don't put this pressure on Cooper,
right? Exactly.
Try to get everything right. I mean,
everything.
I can't do everything, but like I say, Dak, we definitely asking you to get this in order.
That's what you get paid for.
Yeah, this is one of the reasons why you get paid and what you get paid. You should definitely at least get him in the right position.
Right.
I ain't saying they can't give up a sack and can't do it.
Right.
You should at least have him in the right position to get it in order.
There you go. To do their job. Exactly.
Yeah, that's all we asking you for. We had another injury, and if y'all watching, injury. Neville Gallimore.
It's weird, man.
Neville Gallimore supposedly had an injury. It's his wrist injury, but he wasn't on the injury report, and it was an illness.
Right.
What is it?
Right.
What is it? What's really going on? He was they trying to downplay it. Was he a healthy scratch?
Right.
Stephen Jones said he wasn't a healthy scratch, but we know he lied to us before.
All the time.
So it's like, who do we believe? What is going? It's rumors that he may get traded.
Right.
It's a lot going on. They made a trade for Jonathan Hankins. We go more in that in depth of that. But Neville Gallimore, like, what is our thoughts on Neville?
Bro, I know he was in the doghouse in preseason because it was one game. It was like the third preseason game, And we was like, bro, it's the third quarter. Neville's still in there making plays. Like something
Mhm.
ain't right. So we could tell he must have came in out of shape or something, or something happened that he got in the doghouse. And I think it just carried on. It's carrying on into the season. That's what I'm thinking, man.
I think what's confusing is I kind of think that they didn't really know what they really want to do with Neville. I think in the off season, like I said, they hyped up. He put on all this weight
Right,
with the muscle, right? Now all of a sudden it's kind of looking like, is it muscle or you just came out of shape?
right.
Like I said, we don't know. We know the check engine light came on when we went to Denver,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the high altitude. We gave you a pass because it's the high
Gave you
altitude.
pads. Right,
But did you really pack on muscle, or once again were you out of shape? Were they
right.
playing you so much in the preseason to try to get you in shape?
Mm-hmm.
Did you get big to play more one tech? You've been
Right.
playing a lot of one tech, but
Mm-hmm.
you ain't really been one teching. Let me
You ain't
just
been
say
one checking.
that.
Yeah.
and
You ain't-
and I don't think that's and honestly that's not his skill set. He's an
it's
under
not.
tackle.
He's a
He's a
three
pass
tech.
rusher. He's a three. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? He's a pass rusher.
Right.
He's a disruptor. Let's say that.
You're right.
So, but I understand that Osa has been playing better at three tech. Trishan Hill been giving you some
Mm-hmm.
quality reps, and
Ghostin really doing his thing. Ghostin had
you
a
know
real good game 2 weeks
so
ago.
with the fact that Ghostin been moving more inside, Tech been moving more inside, you kind of
Mm-hmm.
like the eye man out.
Oh man, out.
So playing you more at one tech to give you more playing time seemed like
Right.
ideal thing to do. But if that's really not your skill set, or who are we really mad at?
Is that right? It's very
And,
true.
and I'm not mad at Dan Quinn for like trying to give you an opportunity to try to get you right
Trying to
there.
get you on the field. Yep.
But if they're not happy with you, it's like, okay,
Right. Because they forgot about Tristan Hill. Tristan Hill been playing. This is the best season he had all year. So I
but look
mean, it's
how
hard to
long
turn.
it took us to get to this.
Right.
And
Was
that's
this third,
another
fourth
reason
year?
why this is four.
Fourth year?
That's another reason why I'm not really ready to give up on Neville Gallimore.
Right.
Because off of the simple fact it took us this long with Tristan Hill.
Mm-hmm.
And we've seen the flashes the short flashes that we've seen from Neville Gallimore were better than the Tristan Hill
Yeah.
flashes that we've seen coming up
Right.
last year.
Exactly.
So if we could just figure out where to play him, I believe that we can, get something out of Neville Gallimore.
We definitely can utilize him. He got a good skill set. Like I said, getting that
But
backfield to touch some stuff.
maybe this season it may just be a lost season for him.
Right.
Unfortunately, like I say, with the
Inactive here, inactive here, inactive there, play there, in and out the lineup. Might be one of those years.
because with them having to bring up Carlos Watkins and
Right.
and you maybe possibly a healthy scratch because you can't get the job done.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready to get rid of you.
Right.
But once again, this may just be a low season for you, and that's okay. I'm not really that mad because we got the depth.
Mm-hmm.
We got the depth there.
Yeah.
We got the depth there. And like I said, this Trisha last year, he's going to be gone next
Mm-hmm.
year. Or
Yeah.
we do the sneaky 1 year deal
Those sneaky
return
1 year deals,
out of
right?
nowhere. So who knows? But it's a
Right.
possibility that he be gone next year. So the reps can be there for you.
Right. Hankins be gone next year.
Yeah, I know we're gonna
Right.
draft somebody. But like I said, the reps
Yeah.
should be there. But this is not good. But it's not the end of the world.
Right. Exactly.
We can fix this. Like you said, we
Right.
got time to fix this if you want it to be fixed.
Right. Right. If.
What I'm saying? If you want it to be fixed. But we can go on to the trade deadline. We made a move that I didn't think that was coming.
Man, you can't think no moves coming with our front office.
And the way they was talking, they really wanted to make it
Mm-hmm.
and the funny thing about it is I was ready to come up here to make a not a bold prediction, but a hopeful. I was like, man, we need to go get a Dominican Sue.
The Sue sitting at home. Let's give him.
Let's go get Sue. We need
Mm-hmm.
somebody to show up this run. And before we could record, like I said, we got the trade for Jonathan Hankins, and we've been me and you personally. We know we've been wanting Hankins in here for a couple off seasons now.
Yeah, about 3 years ago when he was free agent. 2 years, whenever he became free agent.
He been free, yeah. So it's like we've been asking for him.
Finally.
And we finally got him. I know he's a little bit older, but now, like I said, we know he coming in to do one specific role.
One thing, that's it.
He can rotate with Bahana. He can either help Bahana
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know, he
Show
can
him
do
some
his
stuff.
job. He can
Yep.
show his thing. Like I said, we've been calling up Carlos Watkins. Like
Right.
now we don't have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, we give him some time. He already been playing, but he hasn't been playing a lot because the Raiders had drafted a couple defensive
Right.
tackles. He even fell out
Yeah.
of favor. But like I
That's a
said, he's
young
still
cat.
been playing this year, so he's in playing shape. So
Right. Exactly.
but we got a bye week so he can understand the defense. He can understand his role. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's a good acquisition. We understood a need. We did some self scouting,
Some self scout, man. There you go.
and they were like, "Hey, look, we can get better here." And like I said, this is cost effective. This is dirt
It
cheap.
is. Right.
Pretty much got him for a pick swap, and this late picks, and we know we're gonna get a 6-7 cop pick.
No,
You
we're
know,
gonna get a 6. Right. No, we're gonna at least get a 6. And we got a 7 back in 2024. Like,
so I
I
like
like
the
it.
move.
I love it. Yeah, I like the movement. It's exciting something that we always talk about, that we need help on the run defense, and finally to see them address it, man, it's just exciting. Even when it ain't the biggest move in the world, but just to see them actually acknowledge it the way us fans acknowledge it, it's just like, man, it was exciting to see that for once.
But that's our mindset now when it comes to this front office, and I believe
Mm-hmm.
since we've been conditioned, like I really don't like us going after big names anymore anyway because we've been obligated to play
Right.
them. Like
Right.
Anthony Barr, you know what I'm saying? Like he's been up and down when it comes to his play,
Right. Exactly.
but he's a big name, and so it feels like
Mm-hmm.
we're obligated to
Right.
play him. So
So
now when it comes,
Wilcox not getting no snaps.
you feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So when it comes to Jonathan Hankins, is he a big name? No, he's a notable name, but like
Mm-hmm.
if he's not playing well, he doesn't have to play.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He ain't
And that's
forced to keep him in the lineup.
and that's okay. So I'm good with that. And then but we made a move is what
Mm-hmm.
the positive thing. So we over there, we feeling happy about Jonathan Hankins, and then we go ahead, we look over here at the Eagles. They go over here and get Robert Quinn.
Them boys, they vicious over there in Philly, bro.
I mean, come on.
I'm jealous of their front office, man. They know they know what they're doing over there, man. And they don't even give a whole lot away either to get these cats.
And they still got draft capital to play with next year.
And still got draft capital, man. And it's crazy.
I mean, they got multiple firsts. I mean, they got a whole bunch of draft picks, like draft capital to still play with next year to improve their team. So this is a masterclass of going for it.
Yep.
And still not mortgaging your future.
Still not mortgaging the future because you already know what they're gonna do. They're not gonna use both of them first round picks because where they're gonna play at, they're gonna trade back, give one of them up to get another first round pick next year, and they have 2 first round picks the following. That's how they're gonna do it. I'm telling you, man.
And just keep loading up. And like I said, they need to make a move. They got the acquisition, the ammo to make a move.
Exactly.
And, it's definitely make you jealous.
It does.
You know what I'm saying? Make you jealous for something. Now, did we want to go get a Robert Quinn? No, we didn't need him. You know what I'm saying? But it's the more so of the activity of the
exactly.
We see a window, let's go through it.
Let's go do it.
We see the NFC now really, it's up for the taking. It's ours.
It is.
So let's go take it. And like it's the activity that we're more so jealous about.
Exactly.
Eagles trying to win the Super Bowl in the next 2 years. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And like you said,
they're making moves to do it.
With the moves that they're making to do it, and not giving up the draft capital to mortgage the future, like say they can still retool and regroup and keep it moving for years to come.
For years to come, though, they're paying Robert Quinn $700,000, so they're paying a vet minimum the rest of the year, while the Bears play the majority of his salary, and they only give him a 4th round pick.
So you already not paying them.
You're not paying them.
Come on, man. See, like
and get 4th round pick.
Masterclass.
That's how you do it.
Masterclass, and that's how you do it.
Roseman need to teach class for sure.
So with the trade deadline coming up Tuesday, what moves would you want us to make?
Oh, everybody know. If you're a Cowboy fan, we need a playmaker wide receiver, bro. We need to get somebody in there to pair with CeeDee Lamb and Gallup to get us going, right? That's exactly what we need. Because Noah Brown, he's a good 4. If he's your number 3, it's kind of like if he's your 4th wide receiver, you got it going on. We just need somebody. We need some speed. We got like the same. Everybody running 4.5. Everybody kind of do it. You know what I'm saying? We need somebody that we need somebody dynamic out there, man, that can scare defense. Like we gotta do something to shake it up because like wide receivers. It goes to the quarterback play we had before too. Cooper Rush was going for what 100 yards a game. You know what I'm saying? So you got to give him some of that. But wide receivers, I'm trying to think of a game like CD is the only one that made big plays in the wide receiver room. I'm saying Noah had 1 or 2 catches, but we need somebody out there that we know that's a legit. He ain't got to be a 1. He can be a high end 2 or 1B. You know, somebody like that can come in there and give these offense somebody else to focus on to get these other wide receivers open.
Now, I think Broadus, or he said this on Love of the Star. I think he said, do you trust Kellen Moore to be able to scheme this wide receiver that we may get? Do you trust Kellen Moore to scheme him open, or do we need a wide receiver that doesn't need to be schemed open?
I mean, if we can get somebody that don't need to be schemed open, I mean that'd be preferred. But at this point, we gotta have, you know what I'm saying, know somebody out there, bro.
Okay. This is my other question. About that. Now we know how Catboy loves to think. He already paid Gallup. He got money set aside for CD.
Mm-hmm.
Do you really think that we're gonna go acquire another wide receiver? Mind you, they gave up Amari, who was making $20 million. They had 3 years left on this deal.
Mm-hmm.
So do you really think that we're going to acquire another wide receiver that has time left on their deal, or that been paid on their deal? Do you think we were going to acquire any of those types?
It's like from the past, knowing how Stephen Jones operates, I would say no. But this is, it's the NFL, man. It's a business. Things change. You got to be a fool to think Dan Quinn gonna be here next year. You know what I'm saying? You hope, you pray. So to waste this defense with this coaching staff, especially, you say what you want. This defense is special right now. To waste their effort, to not just to go all in, not to say mortgage the future and ruin your cap, but if you can make a nice little move, the 3rd round pick here or a 3rd in a play or something like that, to get you a nice complimentary wide receiver to go with CD Lamb and Gallup, just to try to go all in, then I don't know what you're doing, bro. Like when are you gonna go all in? You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta be a fool to think that Dan Quinn gonna be here another year after this damn defense is dominating like this.
All right, so I'm gonna play devil's advocate with you. So if the answer is okay, we waiting on James Washington to get back, then how would you feel about that?
Man, I'll walk out the room. He said that to me. If I was in the room with him and let's wait to James Washington, a wide receiver that you got in the 3rd wave of free agency and you paying league minimum to is gonna be your savior when he ain't never even was the savior in Pittsburgh. What the other way? Like, come on, man! I'd turn around and close the door in his face.
Now I'm setting you up because it was the reason that they didn't get rid of him.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, we could have cut him.
Right.
Injury settle. You know what I'm saying? We could have did all that, but it's the reason why he's still on this roster.
It is. I know how we roll.
It's the reason why we're still on this roster now. Like I said, there's players out here. Like I said, I'm not sure if they're gonna go out there and call for Brandon Cooks.
Right. Will Fuller still out there in the streets
for the free agency
for free.
You feel what I'm saying?
For the free agency.
Like I said, I don't know if they're gonna call out there. I don't know how they feel about Denzel Mims. That's
right.
If they go get a Denzel Mims, that's more so of the same.
Right.
Not saying he may be good, may not.
Yeah.
You know,
we haven't seen him.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like I say, how they feel. Like I say, it's been rumors that if the Broncos lose, that they may have a fire sale. They may, Jerry Jeudy may be.
Jerry Jeudy could be a.
Like I said, the reason why I asked you about the money in the contract situation is, like I said, I don't see us giving up the compensation to go get a DJ Moore.
Right, definitely.
Yeah. To have him on, say the years to come, and then they can say when the time to pay CD, what are they going to do? Like
exactly.
I said, me personally, I don't really see them making a move at wide receiver, which will be a malpractice.
It'll be a mistake.
It'd be like I say over there. You banking on
a defense.
You banking on Gallup return to form coming off
Mm-hmm.
an ACL. Normally, when we haven't seen no wide receivers recover from an
Right.
ACL injury and be themselves.
It's crazy for him to be back this early anyway, off the strength he out there playing right now.
And
It's
like I said,
crazy.
he's showing us flashes that making sideline catches and making
Right.
moves. It's like you know he's showing us the ability that it is coming there, but we're not running an offense that's pretty much scheming people open. Like we're
Right.
asking our wide
Beat your
receivers to,
man.
to win. Like
Beat your man.
yeah, and like I said, CD's been consistently beating this man off.
Right.
Over routes and drag routes and things that going across the middle. And stuff like that. But it's like the offense in general, which is really hasn't really changed. It's just
Mm-hmm.
more run oriented. It's like,
Right.
but we're not asking, we're not scheming these wide receivers open. Like I said, we're just asking them to win. So it's like for us to think that we're gonna really make a move at wide receiver, I really don't know. But the move that I would like to make is we need to go get Isaiah Wynn.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, he balls, but yeah, Isaiah. Where's he at now? He's with
He in
the.
New England.
He's in, okay. He in New England. Gotcha. Okay.
Offensive lineman in New
Yeah.
England. Like I say, put him at guard.
I thought he was with the Bills for some reason. He was. Okay.
Put him at guard.
Mm-hmm.
And let's go. Like I said, are we really satisfied with what we get from Connor McGovern?
Nah, I mean, he should be the backup.
Like I said, it's
Right.
okay. It's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. I'm tired of the rotation. We got less of the rotation this week, so cool. But when I mentioned the Farniak injury,
Right.
like I
Right.
said, that lessened our swing interior
Mm-hmm.
guard center.
Right.
So now we're lacking. Like I said, so if Connor McGovern get hurt, then what? You
What
feel
are we
saying?
doing? What are we doing now?
If Zach Martin gets hurt,
Right.
we in trouble.
Right.
You go get an Isaiah Wynn. You place him at left guard. Now you got Connor McGovern as that swing interior. Put it back in the fullback role and play him like we did doing.
That's like,
And we can just let Wynn walk in the offseason.
right. A comp
Get
pick.
a comp pick and work something, or bring in Eric Flowers, man. Somebody.
Sitting at this rest say Eric Flowers sitting down the street.
Bring him in, do the same thing like you've been doing with Jason Peters.
Exactly.
Put him on the practice squad, let him ingratiate himself with the offense, let him get
Get
ready.
in shape.
Like you say, you got to prepare yourself for another injury.
Mm-hmm.
You got to do something at this interior. Like I
Right.
said, I get it. Eric Flowers ain't the sexy name. I get it, but it's something. Like
For depth,
Yeah.
for somebody that had that much starting experience and to be a halfway decent starter
Decent
last time he
guard.
played, sitting on the street, that'd be an awesome pickup for this time of year for your depth on your
like I
offensive
said,
line.
Isaiah Wynn ain't been playing. He been inactive, so the asking price can't be but so much.
Right.
It can't be but so much. Like you said, go do what you got to do. Go get him. Because like I said, it ain't gonna be but so many offensive linemen available.
Mm-hmm.
And if you got to swap a player out, just swap a player. Like I said,
Yeah.
if you got to send Neville Gallimore out there for Isaiah Wynn,
You got depth.
you got to send Terrell Basham out there with him. You got to do that. You got to make a move. I think that would help out more so than a wide receiver, because I think that the fact that so just keep giving Gallup more time, I think he'll get back into himself. I think if the offensive line is just more stout, if it's better, then we can be able to do more of the things that we've been accustomed to doing completely. Like I said, of course, if we go get a wide receiver, I wouldn't mind. I would like it. Hey, I'm ready to, like I say, I'm ready to play Tolbert.
Like I say, if you're not going to go get nobody, you got to throw Tolbert in there, bro. He got to, like I said, you on the way you learn, the way you get better is by playing. Like he's not going to do that sitting on that bench.
And before Simi got hurt, I was waiting for Simi to get used.
Right.
He was the fastest receiver that we had, so I was waiting for him to get used.
Yeah,
and
like
I understand that. Like I say, we were playing with our backup quarterback, and you didn't want to just give him so much.
Right.
Like, we got Dak back, so it's trying to do some things. Like I said, it's time to, if you're not going to go acquire a wide receiver, it's definitely time to try to figure out something to do with Tolbert. Like it's
exactly.
Because maybe he can win some of those routes that
it's time. Right. It's time to figure it out.
Struggling with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Time to figure it out. If we do trade for a wide receiver, this is the most realistic trade that we probably would do. You already know who I'm gonna say. He's sitting on Miami bench, got paid some good money. Then they went crazy and got 1,000 receivers. He ain't getting no burn, no clip. Go there, give him 7-round pick, 6-round pick. Go give them the comp pick you're gonna get for Cedric Wilson and bring Cedric Wilson all the way back home. He know the offense. He does the trick plays. He that is comfortable with him. He gets in with the locker room. I mean, that's a realistic trade that we would do because it's not gonna cost you everything to go get him. It's not gonna cost you to break the bank to pay him either.
I think that's somebody, like you said, he can step right in. He knows he got the chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
He knows everything. He knows the offense. He knows what to do. Like you said, is he the speedster separator guy that we're really hoping for? No,
no.
But it's somebody that we do know that knows
that can produce,
offense, that can produce,
and he produces.
So, yeah,
definitely.
definitely.
CD said and Gallup, then Noah Brown. That sounds a lot better to me. You know what I'm saying? That's a decent wide receiver room right there.
Like I said, it's a good route runner, backup. He could be a backup punt returner. Like I said, you know, that's definitely more realistic than everything. Most of it, but it seems like they get real stubborn when you leave. Like it's like, okay, when you leave, it's like, all right, we done. We don't want you no more. Like it's people that got cut elsewhere, and like we had opportunities to go get them, and we just don't go back and get them.
Right.
Like we had opportunity to go get Malik Turner. We didn't go get Malik Turner. It's like it's like a stubbornness, like, oh, you left us. Like
it's left us, right.
You know,
like we don't know, we don't know what's going on behind closed doors with the negotiation, but everybody can't be leaving on bad terms, you know what I'm saying?
But I don't think it was bad terms. I think it was a state of flux of, you know, they had the Randy Gregory situation going on, and then, like I said, the money was tied up. So you know, who knows?
The man got paid, you know.
I mean, he can't wait for, he can't wait to you know, make it when you can't get lucky like Dorrance Armstrong was waiting.
Right, exactly.
You know, so I would not. I wouldn't be upset if we wouldn't got Cedric. You know,
not at all. Not at all.
The surprise move. I would be surprised if we went and got a Brandon Cooks.
Oh yeah, definitely. Or Jerry Jeudy or somebody like that.
Yeah, I'm not getting my hopes up for Jerry Jeudy. I'm not getting my hopes up for DJ Moore. You know, it's something like I said. I don't understand that why haven't we called Will Fuller? He just sitting at home.
He just sitting at home, bro. I don't understand it.
We should have been sitting. I'm gonna tell you right now though, but please don't. Like, I cannot wait for Odell to go get signed from somebody else.
Like, y'all know he ain't coming here.
Like, please stop mentioning Odell.
Right, we're not paying him.
This is the reason why I say stop mentioning Odell. We are witnessing what it looks like recovering from an ACL injury.
Right now.
Gallup. All of a sudden, we think that Odell is going to be any different.
Exactly. It's going to take another year. Yeah, it's going to take a year.
His injury was later.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like I said, it's an ACL injury. Like, we've seen him come back from an ACL injury
before, right?
And wasn't the same player that whole year.
As a younger player, he's older now.
So we've seen it. So it's like, just keep him away from it.
Right.
Like, I'm sure that he's going to go somewhere else, and I'm sure he may be helpful for somebody else. You know, I get it. You know, but keep him away from Dallas, bro. Like,
they ain't paying the money it's going to take anyway to get.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, no, I'm not with that one. Like I say, it's not about the player; it's about the injury recovery. Like I say, we are witnessing it now with Michael Gallup. Like I say,
real time.
We are getting flashes from Michael Gallup. Like I said, and we're dealing with Odell. Odell's not really the insert here type of wide receiver for every offense. You know,
exactly.
He runs routes, you know, differently. He's not really. I'm not saying he's not quarterback friendly, but it's like. It takes time for him to, you know, for you to get the chemistry.
You got to mesh with it. Exactly.
If that chemistry don't mesh. You've seen what it look like in Cleveland.
Yeah. He need a good off season with the quarterback to fill him up.
And you know, like I said, it's no knock to him. It's just only about the injury. But we got some, you know, Marlon Davidson got cut from the Falcons.
From the Falcons, yep. Second round pick.
Maybe we can snag him up, put him on the practice squad right quick, or you know, put him on, see what he could do. Maybe we could do something. You know,
I would like that.
Keep making the more of this story is keep getting better. Keep making
keep turning that roster. Yep.
Teams that actually going forward never stop improving.
There you go.
So why would you stop improving? Like we like our guys. Like no, let's keep.
That's
improving.
not it. That's not that
You
Jason
know,
Garrett did, man. That's not it, bro.
exactly. You see what he got you.
Exactly. Nothing.
Let's move on. We got the Bears this week, and they came off an exciting Monday night
Oh yeah.
victory, looking
Mm-hmm.
like a totally new team,
They
different
did.
team. They was more so running. Fields was running the ball
Just running. That's it.
way more. You know, they had the two-headed monster now that they had Herbert and Montgomery.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they wide receivers outside of Mooney still not really.
Right.
You know,
Pedersen, Mooney,
yeah,
and
yeah, they not
St.
really.
Brown.
Yeah, they not good. You know,
Yeah.
Cole Kmet, not good.
Right.
But this offense looked different when it came to when they played New England Monday night.
Right. When they get the running game, go opens up a lot. They can, you know what I'm saying?
And like I said, they ran all over the
Mm-hmm.
Patriots. And I can see them trying to implement a similar game plan that the Eagles did to us.
That's exactly what we're gonna do. I guarantee that's exactly what they're gonna do.
And I think I know we will be prepared for it.
Right.
Like
Because we did it. We was a little better last week with it than we were against the Eagles. You see it get better every week. The more you see it, the more you get better at it.
Yeah, so I say you're not gonna really keep hitting us with the same thing, like
Yeah.
I said. But if they are smart, they would definitely take all the positive from the Eagles game and try to implement it in their system because
Right.
they have a similar quarterback, they have similar style. They can try to emulate that as much as possible. And like I said,
Mm-hmm.
they had some success. They had the most success that any team has had on the Cowboys
Right.
this year.
Right.
Albeit we did give it 3 turnovers,
Yeah, exactly.
you
Short
know,
fields.
short
But
fields. That's that's
mm-hmm.
that's cool. But like what do you think the keys to victory is going to be?
On some real, it's pretty much the same as last week for real, man. If we stop that run, which is
Mm-hmm.
the big because like I said, they're the number one running team in the offense in the league. So we stop that run, we put them in a long down and distance, and you
Mm-hmm.
force oh boy, what's his name?
Justin
Hurt
Fields.
not Hurt Fields. So I get mixed up. Justin Fields to beat us from the pocket is a wrap. The man, he's like he gets in the pocket and when he has to throw the ball, it's like
Mm-hmm.
his eyes drop real quick to that rush, and he gets real
Yeah,
fidgety in the pocket. He's trying to bounce out, and like he can't keep his eyes downfield, man. So if we can get him in long down the distance and put the pass rushers on him, it's gonna be a long day. They lost one of the O line, they starting guard, I think, last
yeah.
week, and they already down a couple tackle or something like that. So I mean, if we can stop that run and get him in the pocket trying to beat us with his arm, we go a long way to winning this game.
I think I agree. I think another key for us is our offense start fast.
Right.
Like,
Get some points on the board early. Field
like
goal
can,
anything.
can we get one of those weeks where we start out 14-0, 10-0?
Right.
If we go out 10, if we start this game 10-0,
It's a wrap.
it's a wrap.
That game over.
It's a wrap. So I
That
just
game's over.
and I understand understood what they tried to do last week. They received the ball first. We wanted to toss, but we decided to keep the ball first.
Mhm.
And I understood what they were trying to do. It's like, all right, boom, let's get Dak involved early.
Right.
All right, boom, we had 2 3 and outs. It didn't
Right.
work.
Didn't work.
But cool. Try it again. You know what I'm saying? You come out there, like you said, you get some points out early. You get them
Mhm.
behind the 8 ball early, forcing them to already give up on the run without even seeing if we can defend it. It's definitely gonna be a long day for them.
Yeah. Night.
And I get it. They have a good defense. It's a young defense. I mean,
Mhm.
but it can be had.
Oh yeah.
It has been had,
Mhm.
but it is a young defense, optimistic, opportunist, whatever the word
Yeah.
is.
Right. Yeah. Lost their best pass rusher though. Lost their best pass rusher.
Yeah, that's gonna be key.
Yeah.
Like,
That's tough right there.
that's gonna be key. I understand they got Roquan.
Yeah, beast. Brister, the safety is
Safety,
playing
Calvin
ball.
Gordon. They got some pieces back here. The
Mhm.
defense is definitely not nothing to sniff at. You know what I'm saying? But they can be had. They can be, like I said, Billy Zappi was out there before he realized he was Bailey Zappi.
Exactly.
He was showing them up in the first
Yeah.
half.
He was
So
dicing them up.
we can do some things. Like I said, we show up fast. I think that's the key.
That's it.
We can do it. We can do something with them. So you know how we do.
Oh yeah. Go
Score
prediction, baby.
prediction. Let's get
I
it.
can lead it on off, man. I'm gonna say we're gonna get 27 of them things, and I say 27-14. I say they may score a cheap touchdown late or something like that,
Mhm.
or some flukes. I say 27-14.
All right. Uh, I'm not, but I know they had a good Monday night
Mm-hmm.
experience. You know, but
I gotta see it too. I gotta see it more than once.
yeah, we've seen way more weeks, many weeks of that offense doing nothing.
Right.
Like we not far from moved from seeing them against Washington barely,
Exactly.
didn't score a touchdown.
That was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, on Thursday.
Right.
So we not far removed from that. So I'm gonna go 28-10.
There you go. I can feel that. I can see that.
I'm going 28-10. And we got a parlay right here.
What Sean got?
Which I got
Days 1, 2,
Diggs,
3.
got 1-2. 1-2 pick.
3.
Micah 3 sacks, 28-14.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can see that right there. Yeah,
All
I
right,
had 27-14, so yeah, I'm
so we
close to
got
that.
parlay Shard
There
again.
you go.
We got the same bet this week. Same bet this week for you.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So you got the over under
Right.
one and a half.
The over the 1.5 picks.
You got Mikey with 3 sacks. It's like you said, 28-14. All right, we go see.
I like that.
I do like that one. Like I said, but
Yeah.
like I said, this offense got to show me. Like I said, I understand that I had a good showing on Monday night. Y'all had it clicking on all cylinders, running the game,
Right.
passing games, everything was looking good. I get it, but we seen plenty more weeks of this offense looking trash.
Exactly.
Like
Way more weeks.
So
Way more weeks.
maybe that was an anomaly that week, but
Mm-hmm.
we ready to we gonna see the real y'all because like I said, this pass rush still coming.
It's coming, and like I said, he got it. Fields got loose. Quinn ain't letting Fields get loose like that. Donovan Wilson gonna be out there hunting.
Yeah, exactly. We're not letting this, like I said, and on top of that, we had the luxury of playing the Eagles, playing a mobile quarterback earlier this year, so we have a formula in place.
Exactly.
Like I said, their offense is definitely not that savvy.
Nah, they don't have the wide receiver threats like the Philly got. You know what I'm saying?
So we're not even letting that worry, but we go see.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
Appreciate y'all coming through, checking out with us, man.
Appreciate it coming once again.
Mm-hmm.
We do understand that this is late recording. Like I said, you can always catch it on the playback.
Yeah, definitely do that.
We appreciate you. Like I said, please let us know in the comments how you feel. Or if hit us up. Let us know what you want to talk about. And we got you. We're gonna hold it down.
Man. Right, hit that play button. You at work, you need to pass some time. You ain't doing nothing. Your boss ain't looking.
Yeah.
Hit that play button, man, for an hour. Pass some time real quick.
Let the pass time by. So
That's right.
You ain't really trying to work anyway.
Exactly. For real.
All right. But like I say, we are the Dallas Duo. I am D Hill, and that is D White. And we out.
Appreciate y'all. Y'all be good.
Yes, sir.